Hey everybody, welcome back to T.F.D. Football. I'm Alfred Atanda, sports medicine orthopedic surgeon. Please subscribe to this channel as it's your premier spot for professional soccer injury updates. Big game just happened, the third quarterfinal game. Morocco upset Portugal 1-0. They've been a stalwart throughout the tournament. However, it doesn't come without its penalties because they've had a lot of injuries get racked up this game. We already knew about Aguerd, their center back, the West Ham man who's been nursing a groin adductor strain. He was unavailable for today. The fullback, Mazraoui from Bayern Munich, also with a hip injury, was unavailable today, and that's two key players. We're assuming that they'll try their best to be available come the semifinals next week on Tuesday the 13th. However, these injuries we know, specifically your grade 2 injuries, grade 3 injuries, can be nagging for weeks. There were a few players who've been knocked up a bit and were actually able to play. Achraf Hakimi, the right back, was able to play through some ankle pain. He did miss some training this week, but he managed to fight through the whole game today. Bono, the goalkeeper, had a flu-like illness through the week, was able to come through and play the whole game and come up with a stellar performance. Amrabat, the center back, was dealing with some back issues. The Fiorentina man, he was able to play through as well. A couple of key injuries from Morocco. People who did start weren't nursing injuries but had to leave the game early. Sofiane Boufal, the left winger, came out with a low back injury. Hakim Ziyech, the captain, the Chelsea man, walked off with a knee injury. And then, of course, Roman Saiz, actually, he's the captain, I apologize. The Besiktas man came out with a hamstring injury. So in terms of those low back injuries, we'd hope that he'd be able to play coming up on next week, Tuesday the 13th. The knee injury didn't look like it was a true non-contact twisting injury, which could have him out for weeks to months. Looked more like a knock to me. Hopefully he'll be able to suit up next week. And the hamstring injury from Roman Saiz, again, that could be tough. Those can be nagging, can take a few weeks. I'd be surprised if he's able to play coming next week. Obviously, Portugal's going home. Couple of key injuries to note from both Man United men, Bruno Fernandes and Diogo Dalot. Both had to be had big injury, not big injuries, but subtle injuries today. Bruno was nursing somewhat of a flank injury. He was able to stay in. Dalot had to come out in the 79th minute. So that's definitely something to look forward to in terms of English Premier League coming up. So again, big game today. Morocco did very well, but they did pay the price for it. We'll see how things turn out coming next week. We'll promise to have future updates between now and Tuesday the 13th for their semifinal match against either England or France. Again, T.F.D. Football. Please subscribe to this channel as it's your premier spot for professional soccer injury updates.